Hi.
Hello, hello.
How
I
is it
see
going?
I
Hi,
see some
Cynthia,
items.
Donna. Life is better with sprinkles.
Yes. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello,
Hello, Katie.
hello. Welcome, everybody. So it's Tuesday, and today we're working. Well, I'm not making cupcakes, but kind of like buttercream still, kind of the concept. So I'm going to be starting today. I'm going to just show you guys a couple of things. First
Hey,
of all,
Joseph. Hey, Donna. Thanks for joining us today. Joseph, thanks for joining yesterday as well.
hello, everybody.
Hello
So
there, John. Hi.
I'm going to pop up here. This is our coffee shops. If you guys want to, that's the place to give digital gifts. The coffee shop has been neglected. So if
Yes,
you guys
you can support us there.
yes.
It helps us get the supplies and all the things that we need to create these live streams for you guys.
So if you enjoy it, I have my supply list there for today. Everything is there, and when you download it, it's free, and you can just add a donation if you want. So that's there. So I'm just going to show you some pictures. So first things first, today my recipe is from a blog called Hanielis.com. You might know it.
Yes.
And
So
so
yes, soft cut out sugar cookies. I didn't know you made them before. I had no idea. These are cookies made with sour cream, and they are for folks who don't like um, firm cookies. These are kind of like more like a
like a
bakery
treat.
style, right? Right? Like almost like a cakey
Yes.
cookie, bakery style.
And so a perfect application because you guys have maybe seen the stacked cookie business. And I don't know. I mean, when I see it, I don't really want to bite into a super hard sugar cookie. And so your recipe is the perfect. And so I wanted to make a version of that, but mini. So today we're working on mini stacked cookies
Awesome.
filled with buttercream. And
I saw the picture. I can't wait to see the little chocolate. Cynthia, I'm going to show what happened yesterday when it's my turn. Okay?
so that's what we're working on. Oh, hello, everybody. There's a lot of action today.
Hello, hello. I'm just
Hello.
keep saying hello to everyone. Karen, Kim.
Hello, Angie, Kim, hello.
We are so excited you made it today. Yeah,
Well,
I made gingerbread. You can watch the replay. Hey, Jeremy. You can
hello,
watch the
hello.
replay on my actually YouTube and Facebook.
So I have to say, this project turned out, you have ideas in your head. It turned out better than I had hoped. So let me just turn on my camera and do the camera dance.
Hey, Deanna. Hello. Okay.
So here, is it this one? Yeah, there we go. So there they are. And I decided to do shades of blue. So if you just look, I just want to address here this area here. It's kind of like tealish. Well, that's the yellow from the butter, and I added a very small amount of blue. So it's giving it kind of a greenish tone, which I don't hate. Okay.
No, it kind of looks teal.
Yes, exactly. And it's fine. It goes with the color. So I bought these sprinkles here and fancy sprinkles. Oh, is it not?
Are these mermaid?
Eh?
Are these called mermaid?
No, I think they're more for Christmas, these ones. Anyway, I just want to show you guys I'm a bit of a lunatic. So yeah, so I sorted them.
Oh, is this a new tray? Oh my gosh, you should come up. Okay, never mind. We'll talk later.
This,
This is cool. I like this. I like this. It's separate, but I thought it was part of it.
no. So the thing is we all buy a ton of stuff and everything. And so if you're so inclined, you can sort them and then you can control a little bit more where things are going to go and everything instead of just tossed on. Okay. So this is like, I just bought one package and I was able to create like, this is, that's not at all. No, not at all. And then I made some little chocolates and
I
this
love this. Did you actually make? You actually did make those.
yeah, so this little mold is very inexpensive and it's really a nice cupcake size.
Express, huh?
No, this is actually, I've had this for eons, a really long time.
Okay.
And it's a nice size for cupcakes, thickness and everything. And so I'm going to edit the video. I didn't upload it today. I'll make the video and upload it like the old style video and show. But basically, I just dusted the surface with some sheen and then filled it with blue candy melts. And I cut a few of them in half because I did find that they didn't sit as nicely. So I just cut them with a sharp knife. So let's get the cookies going. So you could do 2 or 3. You don't have to have, like, the 3 is might be a lot, but it's a good amount if you want to share. And they're easy. You just lift off and you can share, you know. That's the other thing with the big number stack things. They must be difficult to cut. This, you just kind of like, you know. And so you see, they do expand. There's baking powder and baking soda in the recipe, but the size expands all the same. So when you stack, it just looks nice, you know? So I'm starting off with a star tip, and it's a 22.
Thank you, Sally. Sally? Piping tip 2? No, that's a star tip.
22.
22, yes, that's a star tip.
And so I'm starting it. You see, I'm squeezing. It's going to start coming out. And then I tuck it underneath a little bit. And so it gives it like a nice edge. And so I'm tucking it so that the point is hidden underneath. And then I'm just kind of like, oh, I got an air bubble.
I call it air fart. You know, the icing fart. Sorry, was that not allowed? So she's going to, I don't know what she went to do, but thanks, guys. Hi, Sally, Karen.
Let's just continue. So you can just take that off. It's not a huge deal. And you continue. It does turn a little bit.
Easy to like make ahead, maybe. I don't mean like a week ahead, but like maybe 2 days or something like that.
And this is probably, if you want to have a decorating activity with the girls that aren't cookie decorators, this will probably be more kind of, you know, for everybody type activity. So now you're just layering the next cookie, and you can see, look at how pretty that edge is. And then I decided to do like different shades. So now's the next blue. So I just added a few more drops of the same color. It's actually navy blue. And again, hiding the beginning underneath. And it's really quite quick. If you suffer from any kind of arthritis or, you know, wrist issues, this is a little bit more forgiving. And then the final one. And you can see here the edge.
Do you have the supply list in your coffee shop?
I do.
Okay, so you guys, you can check out the supply list, find all the tools Molly is using today, piping tips, piping bags, cookie cutters.
So again, now here, I'm doing the top. So this time I'm kind of creating.
Asking if this is buttercream or what is the medium you're using?
It's American buttercream.
So it's basically powdered sugar, butter, and have you used any liquid in there? Some people add milk or have you?
I use a little bit of corn syrup, actually.
Corn syrup.
Make it a little bit smoother. And now I've got a petal tip, and I'm kind of like going to fan it here because I need to have a circle for the swirl. I'm doing a big swirl, so I'm just adding a little bit here.
And this is a little 104?
This is a 104, yes. And now a big one. Do I have a number on this? A 1M.
Oh, 1M? Oh, that's the most popular cupcake swirl tip.
Is it? So I'm starting in the middle, and I'm just going around. And there's your little top, okay? And then you can see why I cut the little chocolate. See, if it was the big one, it's like it hides everything. So I'm just adding and shoving it in the fresh buttercream like that. And then you can just sprinkle a little bit of like the jimmy part. And then you can get a little over the top with the tweezers. if you're, you know, wanting to add your other little decorations that we split up, or I split up because I'm a nut job. But there's some of these that are quite hard, and so if you don't want to use them on this type of a thing, you can pick up, there's little gold flecks. There's a little gold star in this set too. And you see, I'll just do another one. It's quick.
Oh, Jeremy, you just have to turn them into cookie decorators. That's the activity you can do with the boys who are not decorating.
So this one here was, it got my oven mitt squished the edge.
Oh yeah, I agree. There is something beachy, absolutely. So the buttercream, American buttercream, it is, depending on the amount of sugar, it's crusting, right?
Yes. But I'll confess, I don't really know the difference between crusting and non-crusting, but it's not my usual medium. So I'm doing exactly the same thing now. I had added the dark. I didn't plan on doing this fade that you're seeing.
Oh, I like that.
I was out of the lighter color, and so I just filled it with the dark, and it's turning out
very, very nice. It adds such a nice dimension in your
So this center, don't worry about it. You're just filling because nobody's going to see that. And then the next cookie, squishing it in slightly. You're not like crushing it. And again, the same
thing. These cookies, because they're soft, then you could actually slice it, right, with a knife.
I guess you could. See, now my air bubble doesn't matter because it's going to be hidden where that happened.
Oh, crusting buttercream is usually Crisco in it. I thought the crusting is depending on the sugar, right? Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm not so such a fan of Crisco in my butter.
Me either.
And now, again, the same thing, hiding the little, same thing kind of as the bottom layers, layering this. I've got a star tip, so I'm switching it back to the petal for the top portion. So I use the star for the layers, but it's a petal tip for the top. This is like really a fast way to make a fancy-ish, you know. If you wanted, you could add all kinds of different things to the top. You could add berries dusted with a little bit of petal dust, or other candies that you like. And then I'm doing my little rose, starting in the middle.
So this is 1.0, or this is 1M piping tip.
Yeah, there it is. And this decorating style right now is so popular. I'm sure you guys have seen it on your Pinterest. Oh, there was a piece of chocolate that was broken there. So when you know, if there's something that happens while you're decorating, you just pop a decoration on it and nobody will be the wiser. I'm just sprinkling some of my jimmies on. The jimmies are maybe not as fancy as a lot of the other like things we're seeing nowadays, but first thing that I love about a jimmy is it doesn't break your teeth. They're really easy to bite. They're very affordable because the sprinkles now, I mean, it's like you can pay $10 for a bottle of sprinkles. And they're, you know, they add color.
So how much would you charge for something like this?
What would I charge?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I haven't charged, you know, like sold stuff for so long. I mean, it's got more buttercream. If you want to look at quantities, there's more buttercream than on a cupcake, but it's equivalent with regards, I think, to, you know, it's more trouble. You have to roll out the dough as opposed to just scooping it into a cookie, you know, into the cupcake liner. I don't know. That's a tough one, but I think that there's you know, like it's something a little different. Highland, something a little different than what, you know, if you want to bring something.
To eat it, I would actually cut it.
Well, you can actually just peel it off.
Or peel it off, yeah, and then separate it, yes.
Like that, you know? But I'm going to leave it like that because I want to take my pictures. But that's it. So there it is. How long will they last for? I think that if you freeze them, I don't know how the sprinkles will do in the freezer, but if you put them in like a deep tub of like some sort of like container, that I think they'd last well wrapped at least a month. I mean, it's just buttercream and basic cookies. What do you think, Ken?
Well, yeah, yeah, I think so. I mean, it's the thing, the amount of sugar that is in in the American buttercream. It's like it works as a preservative.
It what?
It preserves the
Oh,
buttercream, the amount of sugar that is usually in it. I don't know your recipe. I mean, most of the recipes use quite a lot of sugar. They're beautiful.
yeah, you can freeze the
What's
buttercream.
that clear thing you put? Is that a certain? It looks like it's frosted almost. You know the? Is it a wax paper?
Yeah, it's a little donut paper.
It's almost. Oh, it looks like it's frosted. Like it's pretty.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
you can freeze buttercream. Absolutely, you can freeze buttercream for later. And
here's another picture of the two there just from the side so you can see. And you could do these in all kinds of different colors. Like I say, add what you want on the top. It's just something different and a little bit, if you're doing an event, you want to have something a little different on the dessert table. Just, you know.
yeah, this is a good point, Katie. When you yeah, I don't know if I would freeze these. You can freeze buttercream as is, and then usually you have to repeat it. That's what I had to do today with my Swiss buttercream. I just regret I didn't film it because I took it out of the freezer and it actually separated. And I know a lot of people suffer with these not suffer, sorry, have these problems and they don't know how to
Because the cookies,
tend to them. So
well, the
yes,
cookies
the
won't
cookies
really,
freeze well, and then buttercream separately freezes well. But you have to usually repeat it once you take it out of the freezer.
but they come together very quickly. Like
It
this.
was like, yeah, it was quick. The only thing is like preparing the buttercream, right? The coloring the buttercream, filling the piping bags, getting the right sprinkles you like to get on it, and figure out the design that probably takes the most of the time, and then rolling the cookies.
Yeah, they came together.
So I guess you froze for a little bit, and Jeremy was right. You can freeze anything. It's funny. So what I was trying to say that the Swiss buttercream it's separated. So if it ever happens to you, it's either I find that I have sometimes okay when it gets too watery when you're first making Swiss buttercream, it's because you added butter too early and your meringue was still too hot. So what I do, and it does happen to me sometimes because I'm impatient, I wanted to get it done. So I will put it in the freezer for 5-10 minutes and then I take it out and it starts to solidify around the bowl, the edge. So I then scrape it and I beat it and then I put it in again if needed. But if it separates, usually what you have to do, you have to heat it because there is also a temperature difference. So you heat it. I heat it in a microwave. If you have a torch, you can also heat. Obviously, it has to be a metal bowl. You don't want to heat your silicone bowl. That will be. You'll have a hole and that little. You can drink it maybe then. No, you have to microwave it in like 5 to 10 second increments, and then beat it, and it eventually comes together. So don't throw it out. All right. So today. Sally, I'm sorry if this has been asked before, but your recipe for buttercream icing, is it somewhere published?
I don't have it published anywhere, but I'll post it in the group there. I'll write it. It's really a basic recipe. I think though, sometimes I've mentioned this before. People have like different results. It's also, we all have different ingredients, right? Like the powdered sugar, the butter, and so these
Oh
vary.
gosh, yes. Well, today, what happened to me. I like the powdered sugar here. It's really, really terrible. So I wanted to save my good powdered sugar for real icing, and I tried to make my own powdered sugar, and it was a disaster. So I had to start. That's why I had to take my Swiss from the. Yes, you can use diplomat buttercream as well.
What is that?
It is. I don't know if the name is. I think if I remember correctly, it's basically custard with whipped cream, right? Or is it custard with um, meringue. I can't remember now, but I think it's one of those. Please, I think, yeah, because it does pipe. It does pipe quite nicely, but I don't know how it's going to hold up. Hold up. Like
Hmm.
American buttercream. I think it does better in different environments. Um, okay, all right. So today I'm going to do something I haven't done, like always, like last time. If you haven't seen our episode from last week, you can watch it. What are you trying to do? I didn't realize I could actually sit doing this. I don't know why I'm standing up. So I'm going to do sunflower buttercream, sunflower buttercream flowers, and then we'll also do some piping onto the cupcake, and I'll use some sprinkles, and hopefully it will come together nicely. So I've got my. Okay, now if I can figure out where is my this is all. All right, there. I'm in the shot. All right, so I'm using my little handy template. I got this on my in my coffee shop. I have them on the coffee in a PDF, and also it's a JPEG, so you guys can print it and you can resize it to the size you need. This is like a medium size; it's not too big. And I'm gonna be starting with piping some sunflowers, and then I'll pop them into the freezer for a couple minutes so they firm up. I'm not gonna make these too big. I'm not gonna be decorating the whole cupcake with sunflowers. Sunflowers are going to be just accents on my cupcake. Okay. All right. Tell me when I go off.
I will tell you. I will tell you.
Okay.
I'll keep you in check.
Okay. All right. So I'm going. Oh, I need to clean my tip a little bit.
You're a little high.
I don't know why I'm not sitting. You're so comfortable, and I have to stand. Silly
Well, I
me.
mean, it's not me that's holding the chair hostage.
Okay, I'm waiting for it to kind of like come to focus a little bit. It's also trickier to pipe when you're standing up.
So the template Deb is in her coffee shop. The address is in the bottom there on the ticker. Let me pop it up over here. There's the coffee shop address.
So
You guys,
now I'm adding. This is to bread, huh? Let me adjust that.
you guys want to stay up to date with what we're up to, you can follow us on Instagram. We do post quite a bit there. What number tip is that, Hen?
Oh, this is the classic. This is 352. Now I wanted to use Starkey, but then I decided to switch to small number 2.
Do you find, I think you're using tipless bags, do you find that the tipless bags struggle like with the pressure of the buttercream?
Not with the Swiss so much. I think American buttercream, it's because of the amount of sugar, it's just so heavy. Swiss buttercream, it's kind of like very luscious and
Cloudy.
very delicate. Yes. So and I haven't. I mean, this piping bag, it's a sturdy piping bag because I have a more buttercream in there. This is I'm using only a little bit
Okay.
for little details. Now I'm using slightly lighter brown just for some highlights.
So you guys were usually using royal icing, but she's not using it today. She's got.
Okay, so now I'm going to pop this into the freezer. Okay, I'm gonna do one more because we need a couple of these.
So where's the recipe? Where's is it just on your blog?
The recipe for Swiss cream it's on the blog. It's basically 4 egg whites, 1 cup sugar, and then you heat it over the pot with simmering water. But you know what? Go on the blog. Everything is in. Everything is there.
And
Always
she's got very detailed posts, and then you
yeah,
can
it's
look up
very, very detailed, so you guys can.
and look in the search bar for her sour cream cookies. You'll find them too there.
Pressure, pressure, pull away. Like I said, I'm keeping this on a smaller side. Now remember, cupcakes are about 2 inches across.
Yeah,
I did wipe sunflowers directly on a cupcake, but I wanted to do something a little different. And now with my brown.
Salia wants to know. So you say it. Say your name.
I'm sorry?
Pronounce your name. Say it.
My name?
Yeah.
Like, which one?
Whatever one. She's asking how to pronounce your name.
Like, you mean Haniela? So Haniela, I guess that's right. Imagine when you say Danielle. So Haniela, or I go by Hani. Mark calls me Han, right?
Yes. I found out. Are you gonna tell them the truth though?
Truth, no.
I was shocked when I found it.
Oh, you were shocked? Oh, come on. It's not such a different name. Daniela is not my given name, my birth name, and I will not tell you my real name. It's not so different. That's how my grandfather used to call me. He called me Daniela, so that's why I decided to. Um, I have a. My name is Hannah. That's pretty close. No, Hannah, Han. People call me Han all the time, so I'm not. Is that what you were shocked about?
Well, I was shocked when I found out
Oh,
because
you
I
were?
had,
Oh, I didn't realize you were shy. Oh gosh,
you're too high.
too high. Yes, I need to be sitting down next time. It's not good for my feet. All right, this one is gonna have just one row. Okay, I'll put this in the freezer and then I'll start working on the cupcakes.
So if you guys want to watch the live stream, you're just arriving. You can watch it on replay as well as the previous ones. We're on every Tuesday and Friday, so you can check it out. We've got a lot of past projects and a lot of good stuff too.
Last week was especially good and fun because we were celebrating Mars' birthday. It's fun.
It was nice surprise. Yes, her yellow is very nice, Sally, right?
Yes, sweet buttercream is quite hard to color, but you can also learn how to color it on my blog. All right, so now on to the cupcakes. So these lovely babies, I've made these little holes you see here. Those are sprinkles. And to decorate it, I'm going to use, this is a basket leaf tip. I don't know if all the basket, oh, this is, both of these are from Cake Boss, 47. I don't know, okay, let's see, here is another one. This is built on 47, so I guess they're all 47.
Oh, I'd like to think they keep the same number to get confusing. Kim, my birthday was very nice. Thank you.
All right.
He's hanging, we're just barely he's hanging by a thread. He's about to get back.
Well, we have been voting. Voting in progress. All right. So now I'm using the basket weave tip, but I'm not using the, what's this side called? The one with the little
The spikes? You're
spikes.
using the smooth side?
So I'm using the smooth side because this step tip has two sides, one with spikes and one that is smooth. So I'm decided to use smooth side. Okay, this would make more sense to do it this way.
Perfect belts.
Perfect what?
Belts.
Bells. Oh yes, that's true. I'm doing it on the edge so it looks somewhat nice. I will kind of chill it, and once the buttercream chills, it's gonna firm up so that we can easily scrape that part off.
This reminds me of the pie cupcakes. You know when they decorate the top of the cupcake
Exactly.
with pie?
Okay, okay. What am I doing here?
The basket weave is probably the most kind of like brain crunch, like you're looking and you're like, where's the next line?
It's fine because I'm gonna be covering the edge anyway. So I'm gonna stick this into the freezer. Our fridge is fine too.
Anne is in her studio today. They've got their internet.
You don't want to freeze it for too long. 5-10 minutes is plenty. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna try to do it better, even better than before. So you're doing the straight line and then doing short lines like this. And then ideally, the gap between the lines should be about the width of the tip you're using.
You're just adding your length for
Okay, yes. If you have a problem, you can like this. What do you mean in front of the camera?
She's just saying that she would find it difficult to do it under your circumstance. You know,
Oh.
live on camera. The pressure's on.
Oh yeah, pressure is on a piping bag. You mean?
Maybe the Dungeons and Dragons, you need to go to another live stream.
What happened?
Jeremy's talking about Dungeons and Dragons, and I don't know anything about that.
Okay, I'm getting confused now because you talk like I don't know what I'm doing.
Sorry, I'll be quiet.
No, no, don't be quiet. It helps. I just wanted to do something different. So hopefully it will turn out alright. A little piece here. It looks kind of messy right now. So once this chills, I'm going to use my. Can you see what this is? Palette knife.
I put you bigger.
My big palette knife, and I'm going to scrape it off. Okay, scrape the edges off. So freezer again, and I'll check on my first one. Okay. Still quite solid, so soft. So I'm gonna do another one.
Oh, okay, I'll do it. Don't worry, I got it.
I'm gonna do one with the spikes facing up.
Okay.
Just so we can see what that looks like. And you can tell me if you like the spikes or the smooth side. Not you, of course, I mean the audience.
Have you started working on your Halloween videos yet?
Oh, I forgot to show. Oh yeah, I will show in a second what we did yesterday during the live. Cynthia was asking about that. I completely forgot to show. So yesterday I decided to go live, and I started working on my gingerbread house, which is going to be super fun. And I will do a live for how to decorate this house. I haven't decided when I'm gonna start it, but I think this week I'm gonna start with the first step. It's going to have several steps because there are a lot of design to cover. So let me just quickly show you what I made, and then I'll work on some leaves. So here we go. Let me just bring it up. Hopefully I don't drop it. I made lots of gingerbread.
Oh.
Let me see if I can adjust this.
So this is your building gingerbread. This isn't your usual kind of eating gingerbread, right? Because you have two recipes.
Yeah, I actually I have several recipes on the blog. This one is building. Yes, definitely building. This is hard as a rock. Although some people like to eat it as well. Like it's fully edible. It's not like it's not edible, but
Dip it in your
I
coffee.
think, I'm sorry.
Dip it in your coffee.
Dip it in your coffee. Usually, young children they don't mind. They have really strong teeth. Older folks, I would be more cautious because you can lose a tooth or two. You know. So I made two because I will be filming it and I will also be decorating it live. So then at the end, you'll get to see the final result in a like 3 minute video. So you'll see at least you'll get an idea how long it takes to decorate. And then a lot of these videos that you see online, they're sped up so much that it gives an illusion that it only takes 2 minutes to do, but in fact it takes sometimes hours to do.
We
It's into the Google. You can type panielas.com and it should come up. If it doesn't come up, then I have a problem.
yes. I had put it. I just took it down because it was hiding what you were showing. But there's the.
So this, yes. So one thing that yesterday I don't know why I did that. So I decided to do a chimney, and so if you decide to do a chimney just on a whim, make sure that you use the template that you used for your front of the house to figure out the angle on the chimney. Okay, because I didn't, and this is what I ended up with. You see, like what a difference. So this is not going to fit nicely on my house, and so I had to redo it to make sure that I use this template. And yeah, if you want to watch the live, how I made some of the components here, and I also talked about the design behind it that I think I'm gonna go with. You can do that on my channel on YouTube or Facebook. Okay, I'm gonna put this away.
Yeah, if you like gingerbread houses, she's made several over the years.
Yeah, I haven't made like giant, 5 foot tall gingerbread houses, but I do enjoy making these decorations for our friends or just for me. It gives me a peace of mind, or like it's really nice to walk by them. Okay, finding the spot. Ooh, find it. Yes, panielas.com. That's my blog. It's been for over 10 years now.
You're too high. You're too high. You're too high.
I'm too high. Oh, it's also very bright. This yellow is really, really nice. So to color Swiss buttercream, what you have to do if you're using gel colors, is seriously, like I feel like I have some deficiency.
I think it's easier if you are sitting hand because you can kind of find your sweet spot on the counter and rest your hand there. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I'm going to be sitting next time. You can count on it. So to color it, I use lemon yellow, and what I do, I just use gel food colors, and what I do, I heat a little bit of buttercream with food color, just a little bit, to activate the color. It also helps for it to become blend, like it emulsifies into the buttercream. Otherwise, it's not going to get blended in. You can also use candy food colors, but I find not everybody has candy food colors on hand. Those you don't have to heat up buttercream. And then you basically mix the heated buttercream with the buttercream that you like to color. And then once it's colored, you might have to repeat the process again, until you achieve the color you like.
Kim wants to know what your favorite food gel is.
I myself, I really like Emery Color Brand and Chef Master recently. All right, so let's see if this is workable. Okay. So this looks pretty good. So I'm gonna move this on the side here. So this my cupcake and it firmed up. So I'm just going to see how easy that is. Trim that off. Okay. Now with a round piping tip, I'm gonna go around like so. Now I've got these little sprinkles.
Is that the case? Are you guys seeing it blurry? Jeremy was saying that on YouTube the res is a little bit better.
So I'm using nonpareils. These are edible, which is really nice. These are shimmering nonpareils. And I'm just trying to dip that edge.
Watch your head, hen.
Oh, this is anything. Okay. If you get some nonpareils on the basket weave, don't worry about it. It just adds a little interest. Look, isn't that pretty?
She's using, if you see there, that's a coffee filter.
Coffee filter, yes. You can also use what Mara likes to use. I have one of those, funnel trays. Oh, really?
See, Diana's watching it on YouTube and she's saying it's good. You're having issues.
So YouTube is probably better. I guess they don't downgrade it as much as Facebook. I don't know. So I'm gonna take the second one, and it's also firm. So you see 5 minutes, and it's fine. So I'm only doing this to be able to trim the edge, and then I'm going to again pipe the line.
So Kim asked me my favorite. So I do like Maricolor because they have all of their colors in airbrush version. So I have the assortment in both lines. I have the airbrush and the gel, so I can kind of, match my stuff.
I'll show you the sprinkles I'm using. They're really nice.
Are those you got in Europe, or are they available in the States?
No, these are from States. I bought them because they are edible. They're shimmering. They're not, the one they're very lustrous. You know which one I'm talking about? The one that are like little balls and they are literally like a mirror. You can see yourself on.
Oh yes, the silver dragé there.
Yeah, the silver dragé. So I don't like to use those a lot. I mean, they are beautiful on the gingerbread house, yes, because I know if nobody's going to eat it. But if somebody's going to eat it, I would advise them not to eat it because it's quite hard. These are really good because they're not as lustrous and they are sold as shimmering, and they do come in silver, gold, and also pink. They're really really nice. They are nonpareils, and I also have, and I bought this here, and I actually, for a fact, I know this is edible, and I had someone eat it in front of me, and there's a little boy, and he just like it didn't give him any trouble. I don't know if kids have stronger teeth or what, but he liked it. So these are also.
Did you try them?
No.
Because I bought actually a Dr. Utker gold pearls when I was in England a few years ago, and they were nowhere near as hard as what's available on the market here.
Maybe that is the case. This is a silver type that I had, and these are very lustrous. I would say maybe not as much as the ones that I'm talking about. I have them somewhere. I would have to pull them out to compare. Do you want me to pull them out and compare?
I'm good.
You're good. So yeah, but I'm gonna be using, I think, just gold. I don't know if I'll add one of these later on. Maybe I will. All right, so I'm going to put these. I will put these in the fridge again, just so they don't get too soft, and I'll work on some leaves.
So if you guys want to, if you're just joining us, you can rewatch today's live. And if you're enjoying it, give us a thumbs up. That always helps for engagement. We
Oh,
appreciate that.
this is a gray one I did because I really like gray, but I figured it's not going to look nice on the screen. So I'm just gonna see what this looks like just for
You're a
myself.
little high. What do you do when you're all alone? No one's there to tell you you're out of frame.
Jeez, I don't know. Point something. I guess people, it's a good anger management. Everybody's yelling at me and I can hear it, so people can, get it out of their chest. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to sit next time, definitely. I don't know why I thought I have to do this standing up. Oops. Not too bad. I like it.
The brand is it CK? Or
This
is it
is this is
Oh, it's Celebakes.
Celebakes. Yes. Keep and store out of direct light. Yes. It is made in USA. All right, so let's put these in here. And I'm going to make two of these just so we can fill. Yes, I also like the gray. It's quite nice. All right, I'm in frame.
Keep up the good work.
Like 5 seconds. It's like you have to keep your arm at such an angle. Like it's such a weird angle.
It is.
For the leaves, I'm using, this is actually a leaf green mixed with a little bit of yellow, just to give it a bit of a brighter look. Oh, and I need to swap out my piping tip. So to make the leaf, I'm going to use a petal tip. I really like making these leaves instead of regular leaf with a leaf tip. These are nice, fun to do. So this is a petal tip. This is a 101 Wilton. And to do the leaves, you want to hold the piping bag so the nail part is facing out. And I've done this before on live, I think. I have, if I remember correctly. All right. So you're going basically up and down, turning. Okay. And then what you can do, you can then stick these into the freezer for 5-10 minutes, and they will harden, and then you can peel them off and you can use them as your decorations. The reason it's hard for me to take it off, I have a double-sided tape here. I thought it was no longer solid, but it started to sticky again, sticky again.
It's got the second wind.
All right, so let's see if we have all the flowers ready. And I'll take the cupcake.
The fridge is the royal icing version of crusting. Like we have to wait for it to crust, so put in the fridge to get hard.
One here, so I've got my sunflowers here. I have to work fairly quickly so these don't get too soft before I add them on my cupcakes. All right, crunch time. All right, so to peel these off, super simple. I'm in frame. Just peel them off like this. Okay, and you have to be quite, you gotta work quickly because it's butter and it's gonna melt. It's gonna start softening up on you. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little buttercream here. Stick it on there. Oh. I always leave the fridge open, do you?
Well, it does happen, but I don't have a fancy alarm on my fridge.
Jeez, it's always like, what's that noise?
Well, at least you have somebody telling you.
Yes, at least somebody telling me, yes. It's always, I keep yelling at the fridge, like I'm talking to someone. All right, so I'm going to add one more here. I'm adding buttercream because it's going to act as my glue. Okay. All right. So I've got these ready, and now we can add the leaves because I have made some before. So I'm just going to. Okay, I should probably leave them as they are.
Talia, you also leave your fridge door open?
I left the freezer door open I don't know, a couple months ago, and the freezer stays at minus 18. And oh my gosh, it went to zero, okay, because it was like at night and it kept beeping, beeping. And I was like, ah, it's like somebody is doing something outside. And what do you know? I woke up and, well, I should have done the leaf before I added my sunflower, but it's okay. Right. Never mind, these are not realistic sunflower leaves. I'm not trying to achieve.
Yeah, this is artistic, like it's just an artistic outlet. This is not what is
So ideally, you want to do the leaf before you add the sunflower, but on the other one, I'm going to try to actually pipe it directly on.
Yeah, I think you could, eh?
Yeah, I think I could pipe it directly on some. That's what I'm going to try to do. So I've got my cupcake here. You just have to make sure that you are turning. You have some mobility in your hands, in your wrist.
You're a bit high.
Okay.
You're testing your.
All right.
All right, you're pretty good there.
All right, it's not perfect.
Well, it's because of the flowers kind of impeding you a bit, but it looks nice.
Okay. Now, another thing that you could do if you wanted to make this extra special, you could also paint with, this is a sweet
sticks. What are you going to paint?
Metallic gold.
What are you going to paint?
I don't know. I don't know, leaves.
But do you have to, no, but I just mean, do you have to put it back in the freezer?
Oh, this is already frozen, so I guess I will put it, I'm just going to try like what it's going to look like if I paint them a little bit.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Well, the soft one, yes. I can't paint the soft ones. That has to go into the freezer. Just a little bling. Why not? Right?
For sure. And if you have some glitter, you could throw some glitter on there. You're a little high.
Mm-hmm. So in order to paint them, they has to be frozen or at least firm enough, freezer or refrigerator. If you are in a hurry, I would say 5 to 10 minutes in the freezer.
Very nice, hen.
So I do like the blue ones. I wanted to do something a bit more, bright. But the gray one.
The yellow is bright. The blue is really pops. I think, I don't know. It's hard for me to decide if I prefer the gray or the blue. They're both. What do you guys? Which one?
Well, the sunflower is only Tuesday, and today I woke up and I thought it was Monday. So it's only Tuesday, and I know we have still 3 more days to go. Sunflowers usually bring out, kind of like happy vibes. So I hope you guys felt that today with our live Cookie Monster Blue. Team Blue. Gray. Okay. Thank you. I do like, I don't know. It depends on the occasion. I do like the blue today. I guess it's going to be my color for the Halloween this year. Maybe.
Oh, that's a nice, yes. So on Friday, I'm working on candy corn Halloween flips. And what are you doing, hen?
Well, should I grab I'm going to be doing coffee mug for fall.
Oh,
you can actually see what I'll be doing in my Instagram live. I've been doing so many lives, guys, that I can't keep up. So on Sunday, I did a live where I was sketching my design for Friday. So I'm going to be doing a really cute coffee mug for fall
Awesome.
on Friday.
And it's just Hannah and I on Friday. Amber is on holiday.
Yes.
She's recharging her creative juices.
Oh yeah, I do. Yes, I do agree. It's covering up the basket with quite a bit. My gold, but candy corn. Is that what you're doing? You said you're doing candy corn.
Doing candy corn flips.
Candy corn flips. Oh yes, more candy corns.
Yes, well, it's a classic.
So do you want to show your little cakes and somebody can take a screenshot?
Let's do our, hold on, let me take this out. Do I hold?
I'm not gonna eat it, not yet.
Here. Oh, this is
Somebody take a screenshot, okay? Oh, it's hard for you, huh?
It is. It's tricky.
All right, I think we got that.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you enjoyed today's live. We'll be on, like I mentioned, on Friday, working on cookies with royal icing. Thanks.
All right, guys.
So we'll see you on Friday. And if you'd like this list, it's in the coffee shop. And we'll see you on Friday. Bye, everybody.
See ya.